Episode 16. The Well of Water.
Thank you.
He said politely.
I'm done. Can we begin?
Oh yes, I exclaimed, letting the crew know that we were going live in a minute so they could clear up the set and the gadgets. Everything was set as I inhaled deeply before exhaling. God help me out here. I prayed in my heart. Good morning, viewers. Welcome to GISTZ, Gist with the Johnsons. I am a new host for this show and I go by the name Emanuela. Today, we have the privilege and honor of having the talented minister and sensational artist of the year, Psalmist. The camera gave a preview of him as he said,
Thank you for having me, Ella.
Wow, I couldn't believe he had shortened my name already. A tingly feeling had to be suppressed for a successful interview. Thank you once again, sir. He nodded in approval. I'm sure you've heard these questions a lot of times, but permit me to ask, in case your answers have changed over the years, to whom do you owe your success? This was my chance to get to know this man, and I was ready to go the extra mile with my questions. I might actually lose my job, but that was the least of my worries.
Thank you, Ella. Am I permitted to call you that?
I nodded in approval.
Good. Like you say, the question have been asked countless times, but my answer remains the same. I was and still am nothing. God made me who I am, and 100% I own my success to Him.
I'm glad to know your answers haven't changed. It's quite refreshing. Sir, recently your latest single hit a great milestone of 50 million views on YouTube and higher views on other platforms. No doubt, your songs contain a breath of life that draws men to its river. Yet, the masses wonder how you come about such inspiration, spirit-filled sounds and lyrics. He smiled.
Funny enough, you've answered your question, Ella. My inspiration comes from the source of the breath of life, God. Most of the lyrics comes from a place of encounter with Him, moments of worship, prayers, and even meditation.
Wow, I believe anyone can draw from that well if only they can give room for God.
Exactly.
He answered.
You know, just like the well of water plays in a community where everyone has access to draw and be filled, so also do we all have access to the well of water set to us by God. Only that many don't know how to locate the well. Others do, but idly sit around, waiting for others to fetch and get from them.
I sat and reflects. This is deep. How can I have access to a well and still hang around with an empty bucket, waiting to take from others who had gone ahead to fetch theirs? That's deep, sir. So many of us lot around God without coming to Him for the living waters. Thank you so much for this point, sir. To upcoming artists, irrespective of their genre, what advice can you give them on the path to success?
Success comes with alignment.
Okay.
When you align with the vision God gives you and stay focused on it, you will succeed in your path. Now, by alignment, I mean aiming for salvation and soul winning. When and if you set your mind on getting an earthly reward, before you realize it, you'll find your way on a different path away from God. You may think that riches and fame are the result of success, but in this kingdom, success is counted by the number of souls won to God's kingdom, not the fancy cars and the houses or the numbers of fans you have.
I couldn't help but stare at him with an expression that reads, "Where have you been?" I listened to him go deeper into God's assignment to mankind and how important it is for every believer to remain focused on the goal, irrespective of what they are being called for.
You are not only a minister when you mount up the stage, you are not only a minister when you hold the mic, you are not only a minister when you preach or sing in church. You are a minister when you emulate Christ in everything you do. Success in this kingdom is tied to how far you run the race, not alone, but with others.
He concluded. There I sat and marveled. God, this is the man I want. I screamed aloud in my heart. We have one more question to go, and I specifically added this as I was more curious than anyone to get the answers to this particular question. Thank you so much for all the top-notch advice and points. Personally, I will have them written in my diary. Permit me to ask a personal question, sir. I know our viewers will be glad to have you clear the air on this matter. He looked at me and I think he already knew what the question was going to be. I was hoping he wouldn't say no, and after a few seconds of the clock ticking, he nodded. Sir, we would like to know your relationship status. Should we be expecting wedding bells soon? The words seemed heavy on my tongue as I let them out. My heart was beating twice faster than normal. Why did I ask such a question, knowing fully well I wasn't ready for the truth? I looked at him, my eyes begging him to say no or anything positive. He focused his eyes on the camera, sipped his drink, and was ready to give his answer. I found the speed of time slower by a factor of 3. I couldn't control my anxiety, and it was written all over my face. His mouth moved.